So today I'm going to run you through how to put a brand new chain on your chainsaw. So the chain on this one actually snapped, that's why I'm replacing it. But yeah, once you've sharpened it 25 times, then you're probably going to have to replace your chain at some stage. So this is how you do it. First of all, we're going to loosen up these two nuts. Going to pull the cover off. We're going to take the cutter bar off. Now next up, this here, this is for your chain adjustment, and with this new chain it's going to be smaller because it hasn't got any wear on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to adjust it back, all the way back here, so that our new chain will fit on. So the adjustment screw is just here underneath this sawdust. So we'll adjust him back. So we've got him adjusted back here. So now we got a new chain. When you're buying a chain, you should tell your dealer what kind of a chainsaw you have, and yeah, they'll pick you out the right length chain, because depending on how long your cutter bar is and what kind of chainsaw you have, it's going to depend on what kind of a chain you need to buy. There's all the information here you need to know about your chain, especially the most important bit here is what file you need to sharpen it with. But yeah, easier just to ask the dealer, and yeah, I'll pick the right one out for you. So now with this chain, what I've been told actually, is with all the chains that are super tangled up in the factory in Germany, they know that no one in Germany will be able to untangle them, so they send them here to Australia, because we can untangle them and use them. There's one link in here that's a bit tight, we need that out nice and straight. Yep, we got it right now. So with a chainsaw chain, it only works one way. So the teeth have to be going forward to cut. So this is how it's got to go on. So if you ever change your chainsaw chain and it's brand new and it's not cutting, that's one of the first things that you can check. So put our new chain on our cutter bar. You get all these little links in the guide rail. We try and keep it a bit tight in there. Now we're going to loop the chain over our sprocket. So we've got the chain looped over. No, she's not. Now she's on the sprocket. We got on the sprocket now. And with our cutter bar, we've got that in there. That's for the chain adjustment. So now we'll hold him like that. Put this cover back on. Put our two nuts back on. So we're just going to tighten these two nuts up until we just put a little bit of pressure on there, because we just want to tighten up to hold the cutter bar there. because we can't have it too tight because we've still got to adjust our chain. So we've got our chain on, she's far too loose, so we're going to adjust her up now. Get a chainsaw spanner in the screw. See, it's just caught. It's caught a little bit here, so it's not adjusting up nice. So all we're going to do is grab the top of the chain and work it backwards and forwards. And now we can keep adjusting it. It's a bit fiddly in here with most of the steel chainsaws. You adjust them in between those two nuts, and that's a lot easier spot to get to. So you've got to hold the cutter bar up and you've got to pull the chain away, and it's got to snap back into position just like that. And so while I've still got the cutter bar held up, we're going to tighten these nuts up the rest of the way. So now, because this chain is brand new, in the first 5 or 10 minutes of use, it's going to stretch, because in between all these little links it's going to wear just a little bit, and that happens the most when it's brand new. After that, the wear and the chain getting longer will slow down. So just be careful of that and keep an eye on your chain, and if it starts getting too loose, you just got to pull up, give it a retension. So now we're ready to get back into work.